All right, here we are back again. Today is August 4th, and we had a Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Direct. I was at work when it happened, and I'll be honest, I'm not a big Fire Emblem fan. I, in theory, really like Fire Emblem. On paper, I think it's good. I thought Awakening was pretty good, but I just have not been able to get into a Fire Emblem since Awakening. And I was barely able to get into Awakening. Couldn't get into Fates. I started Three Houses, but never finished it. And I never even tried Engage. So there's a part of me that's like, hey, maybe this'll change my mind, you know? Maybe this'll finally be the thing that makes me interested in Fire Emblem. But I kind of doubt it. But hey, might as well watch it anyways. It's a Nintendo Direct. When aren't there get hype moments? It's 22 minutes. That's not long at all. So we'll check it out and go from there.
Come.
So I know this is a continuation of Three House, but hopefully it's done in a way that you don't need to have played Three Houses to play this, but you never know. I don't know, there may be massive spoilers for Three Houses in this and I just wouldn't know.
Battles ahead without them. We need as many as we can recruit.
The Dagdan Empire.
I was going to say, long ago, in the kingdom of Phandalin,
under the rule of the gods. In the capital city of Daxian, bustling markets, ports teeming with trading ships, temples to the gods.
Now, I will say, I like the arena
crowded
aesthetic.
streets. This is also where the heroic games
these gladiatory arenas, and then you go out into the nation and get recruits and whatnot, and then come back and do more arena stuff. That's fun.
It's said that
that's
Sorel,
a fun idea.
the current ruler, will grant one wish to whoever wins the games. Those vying for the prize hold strength, determination, and undying convictions they refuse to yield. The story revolves around 4 heroes who have entered the heroic games.
Now, 3 and 3 houses, now we're
will determine how
bumping it
the
up
narrative unfolds as they fight for glory. Kai is a young boy living in the peaceful village of Ribera. On his 15th birthday, his father is imprisoned beneath Daxian for crimes committed. In hope of a peaceful life as a family, he sets out with his childhood friends to win the heroic games and save his father.
These are really some of the most anime.
Dietrich,
Even though Nintendo's a Japanese company,
is attacked
they
by
don't
an
do as
enormous
much
monster
anime
while
stuff as you
sailing a
think.
stormy sea.
And then there's Fire Emblem, which is just coded. Not that that's a bad thing.
He then washes ashore in the foreign land of Dagda. This is where, between battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic games. To slake his thirst for battle, Dietrich decides to compete in the heroic games with new allies at his side.
That settles it. Time to hit the road. To Daxian.
It's also nice that these games have voice acting.
Hailing from
I know
the
not
kingdom
everything
of
is voice
Ceramus in the
acted,
south,
but
Theodora
more than you
represents
think.
a culture that
I wish
worships
Nintendo
the
would lean
keeper
more
of
into it.
death and night, a goddess loathed throughout the lands. Swearing to restore the honor of her goddess and defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom, Theodora leads her veteran retainers into battle with the goal of winning the games. A young woman born into prestige and blessed with musical talent, Lita is consumed by rage following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown assailant. Having given everything to seek revenge, she eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate in the heroic games.
Alive! I will kill him.
To bring an end to the man who murdered her father, Lita heads to Daxian with supportive companions in tow.
Just a bunch of theater kids trying to take on the world.
I'm sorry, Theodora, but I won't be letting you take the victory today.
If victory is decided by conviction alone, then I think it shall not be up to you.
I have burned to duel you, white-maned demon.
But I'm sorry. Failure is not an option for me either. But that's only because I don't have any choice!
Going into each match, you'll choose your party members and their initial placement on the field. Then, let the battle commence. Each
So because there are 4 different
range
characters
is shown in blue,
and presumably 4 different ways to play it,
and their attack range in red.
I wonder if on some routes, you know, you could recruit
Once
one
all of
character,
your units have completed their actions,
and then you could
your
recruit the same
opponent's turn
character
begins.
with like a different person.
You'll take turns
And that just
using
changes how
and fighting across
like,
the map as you
They
engage
now have a
in
slightly
fierce
different
combat.
storyline
Victory
because they were
includes defeating the opposing leader
got by
among
Kai
other
instead of
conditions.
Theodora. Something like that. That'd be interesting. Or does everyone have like
The
certain
4
set
heroes
plays?
and their allies
They
can
can only do
utilize
3 or
various means of attack. Swords are straightforward and easy to wield. Gauntlets make it easier to evade attacks.
Here it comes!
Spears deal massive damage to cavalry units. Axes have low accuracy,
I'm assuming the weapon
but high
triangle's
attack
back.
power.
I'd see no reason why they'd get
Bows
rid of it.
strike enemies at a distance and can deal fatal blows to flying units. And magic is effective against foes with heavy armor. It can also heal or otherwise support allies in dire situations. There are also swords that call down lightning, gauntlets that look like firearms, and other unique weapons to find.
Guns? What?
Positioning is a key element of combat.
I love that trope though. Of
When you
like
strike within an
fantasy
enemy's range of
settings where they're
attack,
like exploring a dungeon and they pick up something that's like,
counterattack.
this object rests well in your hands.
Consider
You
attacking
think you've
those
heard of it.
equipped with
It's
close
called
range weapons
a
from a
Glock.
distance.
I love
and get
that
up
shit,
close
man.
and personal against long-range opponents
I think
to
that's
avoid counterattacks.
Especially in like D&D.
The terrain can
ancient
also give you an
civilization.
advantage, while adjacent allies can receive buffs. Take advantage of the situation to control the battlefield in your favor. Combat arts are attacks unleashed at the expense of weapon durability. There are attacks with greater power, longer range, or other advantageous effects. So use them in decisive moments. There are also special moves that consume your soul in exchange for power, called Blaze Arts. Kai releases a burst of otherworldly
channeling the
power
dark
from
of
his
the
hands
earth,
to cast flames in a
pulling
wide
from its
area.
power that
After
corrupts our soul.
Dietrich's ink black cloak can warp him to locations on the battlefield that aren't easily accessible.
I mean, they gotta make the OP
Theodora
protagonist
uses
somehow.
the power inherited
the
from her
first, like,
ancestors to
1,000
rend the
battles.
earth and hurl it at foes.
Feeling!
Lita plays her Vihuela to buff allies, summon a powerful monster, and more. These special moves can turn the tide of battle, but at the cost of the hero's health points. Additionally, if your allies fall in battle,
I think I need a break.
you can turn back time. After each move, you can rewind to any
Now, I
previous
know
point in battle,
they
so
played around
don't be
with
afraid to
difficulty in
rethink
Fire
your strategy if things don't
Because
go
originally
as
the
planned.
series was all permadeath, and then they added like
Based on their class,
basically an
such
easy
as
mode.
Shido, who are skilled
It wasn't
with
called that.
swords,
It was called something else.
Bardingers, who fight
So I'm
on
assuming this
horseback,
is like an extension of
and
that.
bishops,
Like
who
when
use
Pikmin
white
added the
magic.
ability to go back in time,
A unit's
instead of just
abilities
making it
can
a thing
change
that you kind
dramatically.
of do. And knew how the
The
systems work.
weapons they can wield and their range of movement also vary. Classes are divided into beginner, specialty, and advanced tiers. Beginner classes are the foundation. Gladiators excel in handling weapons. Diviners can wield magic. And Orneus riders can cover more ground. There are 5 beginner classes in all. Specialty classes have more specific abilities.
Oh, Pegasus Knight.
Armored
Everybody
knights
loves
boast
the Pegasus
ironclad
Knight.
defense with heavy
Truly,
armor.
they're the strongest class. And don't
Winged
immediately
soldiers
get
can
one
meet
shot.
obstacles and cover long distances, while charioteers can strike multiple enemies in a straight line. There are over 10 to attain.
I don't know how much I actually remember from
Advanced
Awakening.
classes are masters
Oh my
of their
god,
skills.
Elephant Rider.
Cataphracts have the mobility
That's
of
cool.
horses with the defense of heavily armored units. Guardians are skilled with both speed
Yeah, I don't know how much I actually
and
remember
white
from
magic.
Awakening, or just people making fun
Plus
of it.
other classes that possess a combination of strengths. You'll also find the overwhelmingly powerful elephant riders and other classes that fight while astride
Rider.
giant beasts.
You
Dragon
defeat
Rift
me?
expected.
Between matches, you'll have time to get ready for what's to come. You'll receive some useful intel about your next opponent. So use this information while exploring Daxian, or venturing off to improve your team's prowess in battle. The time is yours to spend.
So delicious.
Let's look at some of the things you can do in Daxian. The Arena
Are they
Plaza
bringing back
is
the
where you can
Pointless
receive
Affection
additional
minigame
training
that then
once
gets
per
weirdly
week
cut
in
from the
time
American
between
version?
matches.
Because
As your
Nintendo
skills
still
improve,
censors
you'll
Fire
learn
Emblem in the
new
West for
moves
some
to use
reason.
in battle, and be able to wield increasingly stronger weapons. On match days, you can watch battles between other participants unfold to research your opponents. At the shopping arcade, you'll purchase weapons and tools, or enhance your weapons using materials you've collected. This temple row is watched over by a bronze statue of the Divine Sovereign and is home to 7 temples. Depending on which temple you volunteer in, you'll acquire a blessing to use in battle. These provide effects such as a temporary stat buff, halving the damage you receive, and more. Speak to an exam proctor to take a certification exam. The chance of success depends on who's taking the test and the class they're aiming for. So be sure they have the necessary skills before applying.
To attain the pleasure I seek.
You can also receive quests from townsfolk. Complete them by the given deadline to receive rewards. You never know who might ask for your help.
in this matter.
The Divine Sovereign? Why would someone of your stature be here?
and then presumably along the way you can meet other groups.
You can also recruit powerful warriors you meet in Daxian. Even if they turn you away at first, try giving them gifts.
Appreciate it. The spirits
Or invite them to share a meal. That might be enough to win them over. At ends, not only can you lodge and eat, but you can let time pass to gain experience and gather materials automatically.
Looking good.
Characters who've grown close may converse and show their support to each other here too.
Support us.
Oh, and can I get a raise? Then I'd be psyched to work even harder.
Thanks, Kai. I came here to say I was pulling for you, but it went the other way around.
As your journey continues, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
Remember this for a long time to come.
This is the Pale Raven's Perch, a spot where a mysterious white bird rests its wings. From here, you can swap to a different hero. Progress is saved for each of the heroes, so playing through all 4 of their stories in parallel is an option.
That's interesting. I could definitely see that being
When
overwhelming.
you venture outside of Daxian,
But
you can
I
explore
don't hate it.
areas across the continent. Time passes every time you move, so plan your expeditions
I
carefully.
know what I was expecting from something like that anyway. Where, like, depending on the tank you use,
Visit towns to purchase
you know,
local
kind of
wares,
you know, you can
Anything
only
you'd
use
like?
certain tanks for certain things, and if you want to use a
or
different one,
gather
you have to, like,
information that could be
not
useful on your
restart, but something
adventure.
like that.
Travel with your allies to improve everyone's abilities in battle. Enemies will randomly appear on the world map. When you encounter one, a skirmish will begin. Earn experience points by felling your foes. You'll also find dungeons, where you'll collect materials for strengthening weapons, along with other treasures. When you encounter enemies roaming in a dungeon,
There's like
a
tech stuff in
turn-based
this.
clash that differs from
can't-
normal battles will begin.
I can't think of like tech
In
stuff in
clashes,
any other
you
Fire.
can perform attack combos
I'm
with
not
your allies.
against it by anything. You know, I'm a
Plus,
Xenoblade.
Each of the 4 heroes
course
can
I'm not
use
against it.
abilities that are unique
I just
to
I
them.
can't think of it in any of the other games.
For instance,
I don't know, maybe I
Dietrich
didn't play
can
enough for
flush
you.
out enemies in hiding, while Theodora can recruit soldiers in towns and send out her assembled troops to gather materials or deploy them in battle.
Will not miss this chance.
Need some help!
Make the most of these commands
That's
to
where-
enhance your power of battle.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the Divine Sovereign, that I vow to you. People of Daxian, hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
Again, this premise of this world games is a good one. I really like it in theory. And you know, there's eventually going to be that Fire Emblem thing where somebody's possessed, or evil, or something. Time skip, yep. I doubt kids are going to be a thing in this one. Kind of on principle on how it seems to be working. I don't. You never know.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright. On the swift rivers drift, broken memories
I see that my
I think
song
that's
has finally reached your ears.
Five
See,
years
outside
after
of
the
the
heroic
surface, I feel like we know
games,
nothing about the connection to frequency. Not that that's a bad thing. I actually kind of like
Dagda
that they're
faces
keeping
its end at the hands of the revived demon god, Balor.
Yeah, how much of this is from Three Houses, I have no idea.
Even the four heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games have vanished. To confront the situation, the progenitor god,
The years
Sophis,
were long.
calls down a single soul. This is the story's true protagonist. You are given two choices. Face the forces of the demon god Balor
So this
on
is
your
like
own,
a completely different character.
with the knowledge that it's no
They're the
easy
bird.
task.
They're the bird from Earth. What?
Or use the time-traveling powers of the goddess Fortuna to change the fates of the four heroes. You must carve your path in the hope of saving Dagda from destruction.
See, all this is really
Those who join
interesting.
you in the future will strengthen the might
But is
of
it
your
compelling enough
assembled
to get me to
forces.
play the game?
This
So, based on
where
how
your
this is going,
story begins.
it seems like there's going to
The
be like
end of the
5
world at the hands
one ending
of the
for each of the
demon
different
god.
characters, and then an ending where they all like work together or something.
Which path will you walk?
The rest is up to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th only
Protagonist can be
on the
male or
Nintendo
female.
Switch 2 system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, which includes a 150-page art book, 12 character art cards,
See,
and
this
more will be available
this is one of the only
same
Nintendo
day.
series to get shit like this, mainly because they know people will spend money on it. The Fire Emblem fans
Plus,
love to
more
spend
Fire
money
Emblem
on Fire
content will be available following this presentation.
Yeah, the Nintendo music. I did see this earlier.
Nintendo Music, a
It's
service
the series
that lets
has
you
good
listen
music.
to
I like
Nintendo
Awakening's
game
music.
anytime, anywhere. Will be
I like
updated
Fate's
with
music as
certain
well.
tracks from this game, including the main theme, later today. Additionally, the Nintendo Today smart device
this
app,
as well.
which brings you daily updates
Fire
from
Emblem's
Nintendo,
big. What can
will
I say?
receive a new
It's
Fire
big enough
Emblem
to get its own theme.
beginning tomorrow.
Oh, I wonder
The
if it's
app
going to
will
get
also
a
feature
Nintendo
new
Alarmo
information about
theme.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave leading up to launch. There
That'd
will
be
also
funny.
be a new Ask the Developer article, in which developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
Same day as Wolverine, which that's the one thing. Like, if there's any reason I'm not going to. Oh, where does this actually start? Yeah, if there's any reason I'm not going to play this, it's because this comes out like 2 days after the Wolverine. And I'd preferably rather play that because I know I'm more likely to like that. Whereas the only Fire Emblem I really kind of got into was Awakening. And I didn't even get that much into Awakening. I think everything here actually looks pretty decent. Again, conceptually, I think the whole idea of the games is interesting. This whole like true protagonist thing is a little worrisome because I wonder how they're going to like break it up. How much time are you spending 5 years in the future versus in the past with the 4 characters you get to know, going back, recruiting them, doing their story campaigns? It does leave several questions. I do, from everything we've seen so far, all the connections to Awakening, or not Awakening, to Three Houses seem, I'm going to use superficial for lack of a better term. like, you don't need to have played Three Houses to play this game. Outside of Sophis, and I don't know, that demon lady kind of looks like Rhea, but I don't quote me on anything there, because again, I never beat Three Houses. Or maybe Byleth. Spoilers. I don't I don't think, if you've never played a Fire Emblem, this could probably be a great place to get into them. They are very popular, very beloved, so anything's possible. I don't think I will pick this up at launch. Just because, again, there are other things. September is a very, very busy month in the gaming industry. But the one thing that does bring me solace is, how people always complain that, oh, Nintendo games never go on sale. Nintendo always keeps their games at like $60, blah, blah, blah. Fire Emblem is actually one of the exceptions. Three Houses, I got for like $20, like a year or two after launch. I own Engage. I got it for like $20. Fire Emblem games do actually go on sale, whereas every other Nintendo series doesn't. Because, well, yes, Fire Emblem fans will spend a lot of money on Fire Emblem. There is a sect of them that will buy it at those reduced prices, and Arc System Works, whatever the other developer is, they're aware of that. So I see no doubt that in like a year or two, I'd probably be able to get this game for cheaper. Just because, yeah, I'm just not, like, I think everything here looks fine. It's just not enough to get me to go fully all into it. At least not at launch, when there are so many other things in September. I do kind of want to play Three Houses again, though. Like, that's the thing. Seeing all this is like, maybe I should go back and finish Three Houses. It's been so long. And I worry that I'll have forgotten everything. And the other problem with me in Fire Emblem has always been permadeath. I hate permadeath as a mechanic. The same way people hate weapon degradation. I don't really mind weapon degradation, but I hate permadeath. It's always been a personal thing. And of course, newer Fire Emblems, there are options to turn that off. They don't even really mention it in this. Because again, it's completely optional at this point. So, I mean, I'm glad I watched this. I'm interested in this. Just not like super over the moon interested. But maybe I'll check it out one of these days. So yeah. With that, that's where we're going to end off. We'll be back in a little bit. Till then, hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Till next time, peace.